Welcome to the Love You Deserve, the podcast for professional women who are ready to attract healthy love without settling, without shrinking, without second guessing yourselves. I'm your host, Coach Yolanda Bethay. Let's jump into today's episode. This is episode number 3, and we're going to talk about how to heal from past relationships. Are you thinking about dating again, but your last relationship left you a little bit afraid to try it again? Or maybe you're still hurting from that last relationship, still dealing with pain, confusion, maybe even anger. Then this episode is for you. So before you start swiping right on the dating app, let's talk about, are you really ready to date? Ask yourself this question: have I healed enough to love again from a healthy place? Healthy place. I have this expression I always say: don't bleed on the person who didn't cut you. Sometimes we jump into a new relationship and we hadn't dealt with the emotions and the pain from the last relationship. I talk about this in my new book. I'm writing a book and it's going to be out very soon. Is talking about the love you deserve. And in it, I'm very transparent about a relationship that I had where I was misused and mistreated, and how after that relationship ended, how I had to do the work to heal my heart so that I would be free from the anger, because I was very angry with what happened, and I didn't want to take that anger into my new relationship because I believed that there would be another relationship for me in the future. And so I did the work that it took to become emotionally whole. But I want to talk about forgiveness just for a second. Healing involves forgiveness because you have to let go of what the other person did to you. But I don't want you to misunderstand what I mean when I say forgiveness. Forgiveness is you letting go of the pain that was associated with the event. Forgiveness is you letting it go and trusting God to repay that person for hurting you. Forgiveness is not saying that that person's action was excusable. It was not. Forgiveness is not saying that your feelings aren't important, aren't real, aren't necessary. No. But forgiveness frees you from the effects of holding on to that hurt. Unforgiveness, I try to explain it like this. Having unforgiveness in your heart is like me wanting to poison Sarah. So I put this antifreeze in grape juice, which is Sarah's favorite, and I mix it all up and I said, ooh, I'm finna get Sarah. I'm finna get Sarah. And so I mix it up really, really good. And I have grape juice with antifreeze in my right hand, and I have regular grape juice in this hand. So I'm thinking, I'm finna get Sarah. I'm finna get Sarah. I'm gonna give her the antifreeze. But I mistakenly give Sarah the cup that doesn't have the antifreeze in it, and I drink the antifreeze myself. Having unforgiveness or refusing to forgive others is like you drinking poison but you're expecting the other person to die. And that poison is slowly killing you because unforgiveness can not only lead to stress, depression, anxiety, it could lead to a mental break. It could lead to a mental break. And it could lead to health conditions like heart attacks, strokes, unexplained pain, neuropathy. I know when I was dealing with unforgiveness, I was having these carpal tunnel like pain in my arms and my wrists. But when I forgave my ex for what he did and I really let it go and I asked God to help heal my heart, the pain went away. I no longer deal with carpal tunnel. As soon as I forgave him and let it go and trust God to repay him for what he did to me, the pain went away. Because unforgiveness in my body was manifesting as unexplained pain. So, unforgiveness is serious. What I want you to do is, I want you to shift your thinking and realize that forgiving that person allows you to turn the pain into a lesson. It allows you to say, "Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. But this is what I learned from it." I want you to turn the pain into a lesson. Number one, I want you to process your grief. Number three, I want you to know that you have truly and fully forgiven the person. And number four, I want you to be healed enough not to bring that old hurt into your new relationship. That's what healing does. Being healed, it allows you to turn the pain into a lesson. It allows you to process your grief or your hurt. It allows you to truly forgive that person and forgive yourself. And it allows you to be healed enough so you don't bring the old hurt into your new relationship. So I want to give you 3 signs to let you know if you're still carrying hurt from your last relationship. Number one, you find yourself comparing every new man to that ex that hurt you. Number two, you find it hard to trust the new man's intention. He's done nothing to cause you to second guess him, to cause you not to trust him. But because the last man cheated, you automatically assume the new man will cheat also. And the reason that you assume that and treat him like a cheater even though he hasn't cheated is because you haven't gotten past what your ex has done. And then 3, you secretly hope that your ex will come to his senses and want you back. You still want your ex back even though he mistreated you. I can relate to that one. I can relate to that one. But the fact that I wanted him back, even though he mistreated me, was a sign that I wasn't emotionally whole. Because who wants the person who hurt them back? Who, if you were whole, if you were thinking rationally, if somebody hurt you, why would you want them back? Why? because you're not thinking clearly. In order to heal, you need space from that person. You need space from dating. You need time and you need truth. In order to heal, you need space, you need time, and you need truth. Some things that helped me were journaling. I'm big on journaling, writing out my emotions, how I felt. That really helped me see how I was thinking. Therapy. I know that's taboo for some of us, but therapy, talking to a professional, either at church or um, secular therapists, or either coaching, talking to a relationship coach or a dating coach can help you talk out some things and help you see some patterns in your behavior and walk you through some steps that will help you move from being emotionally stuck to being emotionally whole. Having an accountability partner that you're honest with. It's okay to have a best friend you talk to, but you need somebody that you're going to be honest with, and then they are allowed to be honest with you. They're allowed to tell you when you're wrong, when you're out of line, and you listen to them because you know that best, they have your best in mind. Be honest with yourself and be willing to do the work. It's one thing to say, I'm still hurt by what happened, but I'm not ready to deal with that yet. I'm just not ready to deal with that. I know I had some trauma in my childhood. I need to go to therapy, but I'm just not ready to open that book. Until you're ready to open that book, you won't be emotionally whole. And then you do the guy a disservice that you're going to meet, because here you are going to be attributing to him what the ex did because you refuse to deal with the pain and the hurt and go through that. What you need to go through to be whole, what you need to let go. Last week I mentioned this book that really blessed me by Joyce Myers called Beauty for Ashes. And it walks you through how to forgive yourself, how to get past the hurt. Um, she did a revision of it. Her newest book is called Healing the Soul of a Woman by Joyce Myers, and that is good too. I read them both, and they are very good. So, what's your take home point? What I want you to get out of this episode, if you get nothing else, I want you to know that emotional healing is a gift that you give your future partner. Did you hear what I just said? I said emotional healing is a gift that you give to your future partner. But you want to know something else? Emotional healing is a gift that you give to yourself first. I know you feel like I can't do it, Mr. Yo. I can't go back through that pain. I barely made it through. I can't. You have to. You have to. It's gonna make you better. It's gonna make you better. If you need to talk, I'm here. Thanks for tuning into The Love You Deserve. If today's episode spoke to you, share it, like it, download it, follow me, and subscribe. If you're on IG, I want you to screenshot this, share it, and tag me at Coach_Yolanda B. If you want to schedule a private session, if you want to talk about this more one on one, You can schedule an appointment with me on my website at yolandabethea.com. And remember, the love you deserve is never, ever, 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 ever too much to ask for.